Hey guys, while in Mackinaw City, we took the time to tour one of the Coast Guard icebreaker ships, which was really cool. So in addition to walking around and perusing the flowers and looking through the shops and all that, we took the time to walk through this pretty large ship that is used for breaking the ice. And because it is so long, I gave it its own video. I also added in some footage here that was just a little bit miscellaneous. This was from one of the stores at Mackinaw Crossing. It's a shopping center, and it had previously been more of an outdoorsy store, and the fish had been left when they moved out, so that was pretty cool. But here's the ship, and enjoy the tour.
Of the Great Lakes. It goes through to break up the ice so the shipping can keep going back and forth. So
it's massive.
Now, so it wouldn't do it now, but it's meant to tow freighters through the ice too. So it's very, very tough ship.
Mm-hmm.
A little late to be going to Mackinac Island.
They're just going out for some supper and some fudge.
That'd be fun.
Afternoon tea.
That'd be fun. Expensive, but fun.
Yeah.
Nobody's on the bottom, everybody's on top.
Oh, that's not the one with the rooster tail.
No.
Participate for 62 years. Again?
Not quite as grand, but at least there's cushions in the seats.
You just saw this. You saw the same thing.
Yep. UIC. Here we have the Mackinac Island Sail Yacht Race.
First class quarters, it's the living quarters.
Race from rib 69 to 79. Operations division responsible for space. Destroyer. Flying the destroyer. The destroyer the crew gave to the Mackinac. DV is a destroyer.
Show the ship off, must be.
But you know, if you set it off in like
You're not highway. Oh my goodness. I said yes, but I don't know. Oh my goodness.
this is impressive.
These are 2 of the 6 engines on the ship.
Jacket water is not an emergency source drinking water.
What?
It's the main propulsion diesel generator expansion tank. I'm assuming there's a coolant water around it.
So we're in the bottom of the ship right now.
Yes, this is like bowels. This
There's an army bag like you have.
What?
Army duffel.
Yeah, everybody uses those.
Hmm.
The tools they need to keep this thing going.
You think people who did this really loved their job? You think they'd have to even begin? There's not a lot to do. I mean, if you don't like it,
Right.
there's not a lot to escape it.
You're stuck here until your tour is over, and then once you've done a job, I think you can switch after like 6 months or something in the military.
Oh, being under.
Oh, feel this. You're still.
Oh, no, you're not really, sir. It's all right. Oh, it said these are 2 Morse, Fairbanks Morse diesel electric engines, 2 cycle, opposed pistons, 2,000 horsepower per engine. With 10 cylinders holding 20 pistons, such as the one here that we see on the chain. There's also a nice piston still in the engine, but it's the same statement coming out of the engine here.
Okay.
Now there are 6 generators. Each generator is going to be located at the bottom of each engine. The 6 generators power 3 electric motors that turn 3 shafts or 3 propellers. There's 2 propellers in the rear of the stern, as well as the bow propeller. Now I also know that the stern propellers weigh each 10.7 tons and are 14 feet in diameter. The remaining bow propeller here is 12 feet in diameter. Now the bow propeller was very important for breaking ice, as it would pull the water from underneath the ice, thus weakening the ice here. It also washes the hull, so the ice would not get caught in the stern propellers. As like I say, with all the noise and the engines on, with all 6 engines running, the engine cools. If you wanted to know the important questions of what are the nicknames of these 2 engines, right? Well, Doki? Well, and they're kind of frowned at if you're not introducing them sooner. So this is Jake, the closest engine here. Right? That's Jake. Jake, say hello to the family. I would, but you was talking to so long. Well, this is Jake here. And his partner here, is Ella. So this is Jake and Ella.
Jake and Elmer.
I think this is the time when we allow to allow people in contest or we're invited to the weekend class.
Yes.
What was it?
So many different pieces to keep track.
I know, it's like a whistle. Probably not, but. So the guys that are there like a whole team down here that all do different things?
Yep.
And they know what all this stuff is.
Different responsibilities and somebody who
Is that like plaster or something that we put over all the pipes or
it's like a
insulator?
an insulator or if they're extremely hot so you don't burn yourself.
Oh, that's scary looking. Is that the battery? Is there a battery on the ship?
It's
I'd need a bigger one, I suppose.
it's a transfer case.
Oh,
Electricity.
where are those?
There are 2 other engine rooms by the front of the ship.
Or are the engines the batteries? How does that work?
He said they were
That's cool.
through here or something.
Yeah. How does that work?
Every time they're in port,
Oh, what are those?
put the starting canister, Navy oxygen breathing apparatus.
catch on board, including myself. There's generally 3 cooks at all times in the galley, but we're going to wait. But these are called steam jack kettle. We use these to cook a lot of our stocks, soups, sauces.
Gordon Food Service.
You go through the meals.
Same thing again.
Yep. It's like Friday's seafood day. All right. And this is, yeah, the enlisted is over here. This is the officer side of things. Where we came in. That's crazy. 1890. From 38 to 47, I was operated by the U.S. Coast Guard. 47, Marigold was converted to a dredge. Yada, yada, yada. 53, it was shortened to the hull. And something new.
Package him up and take him to ER. Luckily, it happened in port. Had to have people cut themselves, sew them up. Just a lot of preventive.
Thanks for letting us see your boat.
All right. I know you've been feeling seasick for a couple days now, so I'm just gonna take your vital signs, and then I just need you to not hit the rack all the time. You gotta stay up. You hit the rack, it's making it worse.
Yes. The rope from the bottom. Yeah, torches of. Except it was wet.
What is this for?
They got tortured with
This is
think-
what they did for fun.
I think when they were you move people through different ships out at on water. There was a string a rope or whatever between the two ships, and you would sit on that to ride over to the other side.
Crazy.
Another reason I would want to do one.
It's kind of like a zip line, without the safety harness.
I guess.
a big anchoring point of cement.
Wow.
Just to hold this thing in place.
If I remember correctly. Shift the controls to here for mooring and
Helm.
traditional foam.
Mm-hmm. What are you saying, man?
Look at that big compass. Is that a compass? Or a...
Yeah. It's a gyro
Boy, they
compass.
don't have much of
No, I meant that up there.
view out there. They don't
Oh,
have much of a view from inside here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not much of a view. Did you see the steel wall they put around the outside of it, hon?
Yeah.
They said that was the challenge of maneuvering this thing. That's why they got the conning towers. For specific, like maneuvering.
Oh, this is where the captain's at.
Yeah.
Look at his little clock.
It's such an item that might show up like in major cities like Chicago. I don't think Detroit, but it might show up in Chicago, some major cities like that. It's worth the trip to go see.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hello. You are inside his office and stateroom. The guest staterooms are on this side, so when you're done looking around, you'll be exiting that way. This big open.
$1,000 or 5,000?
Wow.
1,000
Is my
people.
best guess.
So.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like 10 times as big.
Yes.
Because we saw those ships in Charleston when we went over.